In this lecture, we are discussing about operators and control statements in the Arduino. First, as similar to the other programming languages, even Arduino supports 5 types of operators. And those 5 types of operators are arithmetic operators, comparison operators, Boolean operators, bitwise operators, compound operators. So the arithmetic operators are equal, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and mod operator will comes under this arithmetic operators. Similarly, equal comparison operator, not equal comparison, less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, or comes under comparison operators. And the Boolean operators are AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. And bitwise operators are logic and logic OR, exponential, NOT operator. This is used for the XOR operation, and these two are used for shift left and shift right operations. All these are comes under the bitwise operators. Compound operators are increment, decrement, addition with equal, subtract with equal, multiplication with equal. So all these operators will comes under this compound operators. Next, control statements. So as similar to the other programming languages, so here we are using if statement, switch statement, and ternary operators as control statements. And these control statements can also be called as decision making statements. In these decision making statements or in the control statements in general, we will check one condition based on the outputs of this condition. If the condition is satisfied or not satisfied, based on that output, we will execute some set of instructions. If you observe the flow chart, so here if this particular condition is satisfied, then we are executing this particular code or particular set of instructions. Otherwise, that is, if the condition is not satisfied, directly we are executing the statements which are written at this particular point. So if the condition is not satisfied, we are not executing this particular set of instructions. So these control statements can be referred as decision making statements. So now we'll see some set of the control statements. So the first category is related to the if statements. Again, the if control statements are of 3 types. One is simple if else, and another one is if else if else. This is also called as nested if. So in the simple if statement, if the condition is satisfied, then only we are executing this particular statements. And coming to the next type of the control statement, that is if else, if the condition is satisfied, this particular set of the instructions are executed. If the condition is not satisfied, whatever the statements we had written in the else part, that can be executed. Similarly, within the third one, if the condition 1 is satisfied, these particular statements are executed. If the second condition is satisfied, these particular statements are executed. So like that, we can write so many number of if conditions, but finally you should write on this else part. If all these conditions are not satisfied, then the statements which are presented in the else part can be executed. Next type of the control statement is switch. So here in the switch, based on this switch outputs are based on this choice value, we can execute one particular set of statement. Suppose if the choice value is equals to this option 1, then the statement 1 is executed. If the choice value is option 2, then the statement 2 is executed. If the choice value is option 3, then the statement 3 can be executed. So similarly, we can write down so many number of options for this choice. Again, here the choice is nothing but one condition. And finally, you should write down the default. It is similar to the final else part of your if statement. If all these options are not satisfied related to this choice variable, then whatever the statements you had written in the default, that can be executed. And one more point is, after these particular statements, compulsory we should write down the break. So if you are not writing the break statement, after the statement one, if the break is not there, then it also executes this statement two. So compulsory we should write down the break after the closing of this first case. And the third control statement is conditional operator. This is also called as ternary operator. So within this one, if the question mark is referred as ternary operator. If this condition is true, then the statement 1 is executed. If the condition is false, the statement 2 can be executed. So all these operators and the control statements can be used while writing the sketch for our Arduino applications. Thanks for listening to us.